Animal life on Earth goes back millions of years, yet most species only use 3 to 5% of its cerebral capacity. But it isn't until we reached human beings at the top of the animal chain that we finally see a species use more of its cerebral capacity. 10% may not seem like much, but it's a lot if you look at all we've done with it.
How much of our brain capacity do we use? And what would using 100% of our brain capacity look like? Join us in our latest Cinephile episode to find out, and be sure to visit our FUNDAY website for more. Hello everyone, I'm Wade, your Cinephile host. Lucy is a 2014 French science fiction action film shot in Paris, New York City, and our very own home soil, Taipei. It stars Scarlett Johansson, Morgan Freeman, and Cui Ming-chi. The plot follows Lucy, a woman who gains psychokinetic abilities when a nootropic psychedelic drug is absorbed into her bloodstreams. 25-year-old American Lucy is studying in Taipei, Taiwan, and is tricked into working as a drug mule by her new boyfriend, Richard, for a South Korean drug lord. Lucy delivers a briefcase to Mr. Zhang, containing 4 packets of CPH4, a highly valuable synthetic drug. After seeing Richard shot and killed, she is captured, and a bag of the drug is forcibly sewn into her abdomen to transport the drug to Europe.
Right, first of all, many thanks for taking part in this enterprise, which I'm sure will go off flawlessly. These lovely passports and tickets will enable you to return home in the next 24 hours. Now, upon arrival, you will be taken in hand by our people so that we might recover our merchandise, and you might rediscover the freedom which you so richly deserve.
While in captivity, she is kicked in the stomach, breaking the bag and releasing a large quantity of the drug into her system. She acquires increasingly enhanced physical and mental capabilities, such as telepathy, telekinesis, mental time travel, and the ability not to feel pain. She also becomes ruthless and emotionless. Using her new abilities, she kills her captors and escapes. Lucy travels to a nearby Tri-Service General Hospital to get the bag of drugs removed from her abdomen. Once removed, the doctor explains what CPH4 is.
Tell me about it.
Pregnant women manufacture CPH4 in the 6th week of pregnancy, in tiny quantities. For a baby, it packs the power of an atomic bomb. It's what gives the fetus the necessary energy to form all the bones in its body. I'd heard that they tried to make a synthetic version of it. Didn't realize that they'd succeeded. If it really is CPH4, in this quantity, I'm amazed you're still alive.
Not for long.
Growing heightened physical and mental abilities, Lucy returns to Mr. Zhang's hotel, kills his bodyguards, assaults him, and telepathically extracts the location of the 3 remaining drug mules from his brain, locating them to be Berlin, Paris, and Rome. Lucy then returns to her apartment and begins researching her condition and contacts scientist Samuel Norman, whose research may be the key to saving her. Skeptical at first, but as he continues to listen to Lucy, he realizes the gravity of the situation. To the best of his ability, he advises Lucy.
This whole purpose of life has been to pass on what was learned. There is no higher purpose. So if you're asking me what to do with all this knowledge you're accumulating, I say, pass it on. Just like any simple cell going through time.
Time. Yes, of course. I'll be at your door in 12 hours.
At the airport, Lucy goes into disguise and contacts Captain Del Rio to help her track down the remaining 3 packets of the drug. Like the professor, he didn't take Lucy serious at first, but as she provides proof of her capabilities, the police captain immediately follows her instructions. During the flight, she starts to disintegrate as her cells begin to destabilize. To save herself from disintegration, Lucy consumes more of the drug. She passes out and wakes up at the Paris airport hospital. When a nurse realizes Lucy has awakened, she runs to inform the doctor and the police.
Miss, don't move.
I need to talk to you alone.
And I need you to put your hands up, please.
Did you get the packets?
Yes,
Where are they?
they're safe. Here, in Paris.
They'll be safer in my hands.
Lucy drives and avoids all traffic and even police cars that were in close pursuit. They arrive at the hospital where the Korean gang members had killed the police officers and began operating on retrieving the drug. With no help from Del Rio, Lucy arrives on scene and telepathically controls the gang members and recovers the rest of the drugs. They then drive off to meet Professor Norman.
Mary?
Lucy.
Sir. Hey, you. You're in Paris?
Yes, I am.
Good, excellent. So, look, I am no longer at the hotel now. I've come to the university where I've taken the liberty of calling together a few of my colleagues to discuss your case. Top men in their field and very trustworthy.
I trust you.
Oh, thank you. So, do you think you can meet us here at the university?
They formally meet, and Norman introduced Lucy to his colleagues, which she had already known everything about. In the professor's lab, Lucy sensed the gang members approaching and tells Del Rio to call for backup. She then discussed the nature of time and life with them.
Film a car speeding down a road. Speed up the image infinitely, and the car disappears. So what proof do we have of its existence? Time gives legitimacy to its existence. Time is the only true unit of measure. It gives proof to the existence of matter. Without time, we don't exist.
After finished explaining, she injected the contents of all 3 remaining bags of CPH4. Her body begins to transform into a black substance that began spreading over all the electric objects in the lab, transforming them into the next generation supercomputer. She mentally begins a space-time journey into the past, eventually reaching the oldest discovery ancestor of mankind, also named Lucy. She touches fingertip with her, then goes all the way to the beginning of time and witnesses the Big Bang. Meanwhile, Mr. Jang enters the lab and points a gun at Lucy's head. He shoots, but by then Lucy had reached 100% of her brain capacity and disappears.
The computer, it's moving. Hey, where is she?
Lucy's voice is then heard stating, "Life was given to us 1 billion years ago. Now you know what to do with it." An interesting take on human life and the hidden potential within us all. 接下来 Ruby 要揭晓今天电影迷 Lucy 露西要教我们些什么。Hey Ruby, have you heard of the stat that says we only use 10% of our brain power?
Yes, it was mentioned in the movie as well.
Right, but did you know that's actually a myth?
Really? Maybe the 10% part, but I do believe that we don't use our brains to 100% capacity.
Huh. Do explain.
Well, capacity 表示容量、容积或是能力。想象如果今天有个300cc 的瓶子，我们往里面装400cc 的水，
那水就会满出来啊。
Exactly. 但如果是人在紧急状况下，常可以做到平常做不到的事情。
Oh, like getting an adrenaline rush.
Yes. So it seems like we do have hidden abilities.
Oh, good point. 只是需要被激发出来。
Yes. 100% capacity 也可以说 full capacity. 如果要说一个人的能力所及，要怎么说呢？
Within one's capacity. 那超出一个人的能力呢？
Beyond one's capacity.
Good work. Well, I'm Wade.
I'm Ruby.
I hope you've learned something useful in this episode of Cinephile as I did. You can find more on the FUNDAY website.
Let's make every day a fun day.
What's in the case?
I don't know, it's just some paperwork.
Yeah, let's see it then.
It's locked. And only Mr. Jang has the code. I'm just a delivery boy.
Do you get paid to do this?
Yeah, kind of.
Like, how much?
Okay, we're negotiating now, or?
No. How much do you get paid? I want to know how much.
$1,000.